Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to Maxine's Paper Journey. I have told you guys so much. I just love paper crafting. I don't get to do it very much anymore because of the fact that, I'm back to DIYing full time on my DIY channel. So, but I thought I'd come on today and we would create a Memdex. I'm still trying to prepare for that witch swap, but I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm just preparing stuff, trying to decide what I'm gonna do. And as I get it all created, either number one, I'll join, or number two, I will just send this to a crafty friend if I don't feel like I should be in this swap. Because these people in this swap are really super talented, and as talented as I want to be, I just don't know if I'm good enough. So we'll see. Not good enough as a person, but good enough as a paper crafter. I said but enough. Good enough as a paper crafter. Like, I don't want to send someone my swap and it be, just not good, right? No one wants to get a swap, that's like not very good when their swap is like really, really perfect. So, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to leave this open. See, I'm talking now, and now I'm messing up, right? Because I wanted to leave this top part open as, I want to leave the top part open. So, we'll work on this one later. Let's just do this one because I have to let that dry. Okay, we're going to make this a pocket, okay? So we don't want to... We don't want to close that, right? That's not what we want to do. Okay. Man, my glue's giving me... Everything's giving me issues as soon as I come on camera. Like, what is happening here? I've always had people ask me, people that don't know about paper crafting, like, how do you do it? So I'm going to send one of them over to this channel to show, how it's done. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if we can get the glue on. Okay, I want this to be a pocket, so we don't want it to be closed too much. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we've got that as a pocket. Okay, good. Here we go. All right, now I want this to go in here as like they're stirring up, there. Which I will cut out a spoon or a stick or something. I don't know what I'm going to cut out, but I'm going to cut out something to make it look like, they're stirring the brew. They're stirring the witch's brew. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna put some green on here. Now, I cut the bottom out of several colors because I want all of them to be on there. So I might just have to like attach the top basically to it because I don't want I just don't want like just yellow and red or just yellow. I want it to be all three of them, right? Because it's a fire. I'm also going to add, which I'll come back on and do when I'm ready, a chain across here with some beads and stuff on it. Some witchy themed beads and all of that. I'm also going to try to put the Tim Holtz, those die thingies that goes on there. Maybe I'll put this inside the pocket. Should I put this inside the pocket, maybe? That way it's... Yeah, I think I might actually do that. Let me just put it on the inside of there. Yeah, I think I like that. So let's just go on the inside, but I can't get any... Okay, so let's make sure we do this. I want to do this because I don't want it to, you know, leak out and close my pocket. I've already done that on myself once. So we don't want to do that again, right? Okay. See, look, it's already coming out on the other side. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now let me see if I can find those beads really quick to show you guys, and let's see what they look like. No, I'm gonna have to get up to get them, so we'll do that on the next video. Okay, let's see. What do I want it to be at the bottom? The yellow probably should be at the top, maybe. Right, so we'll go. Or should it be red at the top? Because that's where the... No, the fire's the hottest at the bottom, right? So we're gonna go this, this, and then this, okay? The problem is that I think I'm just gonna cut. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Should I? I don't know. Because I want it to be able to sit into the... I guess I could just maybe turn it to the... No, that's not gonna work either. What should I do? What should I do? Let's start with the red, I guess. And we'll go from there and see what we're gonna do. Because I just don't know. And if you know me, I drop 50 things every time. I just constantly drop stuff. You have no idea. What am I doing? Oh my goodness, like I'm just messing everything up, you guys. Maybe I shouldn't be on camera to show you this because I'm messing it all up. It's got to go on this side. Oh my goodness sakes, man. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, maybe I'll do this and like curl up the flame a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's curl up the flame. And then maybe I should do like this and then the yellow. What do you guys think? This and then the yellow. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then that way I'd have it curled up, right? Okay, let's see here. Why does it have to be like... You need more than this of these. That's what you need. You need more of them. You need more of them. Oh, sorry guys, I'm out of frame doing that, aren't I? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we needed a 5-layer Memdex. So I want mine to be a cauldron. Now, typically I could say that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I don't want to put too much on this where it's like, you know, not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not still a cauldron. I want it to be, you know, known as a cauldron here. Okay, let's do this one real quick. I forgot, I don't think I cut enough of the flames out. I don't know if I want them to be the same anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's put this on now. Yeah, I might have to cut out some more flames unless I don't use the red on the... Okay, so I have so much more to do on that. Okay, let's see here. Let me get this on. Okay, let's see. I'm just not like really super great at big, huge 3D projects. I'm terrible at measurements, but we're gonna see. Let's see how I feel when I have the swap done, and then I'll kind of go from deciding. Okay, you think you can hang with the rest of them? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd like to be able to, but that's plenty. You need so much, you know, like practice, and I just, you know, don't have the time between work and my health and all that stuff. I just don't have time to do everything that I'd like to do. My health probably keeps me from everything. You know, my pain in my back is ridiculous, and my knees, and oh golly, it's awful. But it's my fault because I went and gained all this weight like a big dummy, and I shouldn't have done that. I just shouldn't have done that. But what are you gonna do? You know, you just start eating, and before you know it, it's how many years later, and you're, you know, so big it's not even funny. And that's how I feel right now. I am 300 and I don't know, almost 50 pounds. I'm like 340 something, and to me, I just cannot believe I'm that heavy. It's just shocking to me to be so, you know. And now to walk is a job, you know, to breathe. So it's time for me to start doing something about it. I know that. I can't keep living like this. That's for sure. Okay, I like the fact that we have these handles here because that's where I'm going to be able to put my chain. So that's perfect. Now I'm obviously going to do the chain not on here so that I don't, you know, tear anything up. But yeah, I definitely am gonna make a chain to go across with some witches and houses and ghosts and, you know, all that. Okay. Da-da-da-da. And then I have to find something to create to put all this in. And I might have to make a couple things to put all this in because I don't know how you can possibly fit all the stuff that you make into one, you know, into one thing. Now, once I put, let me open this up. Once I put, yeah, look, there's the pocket. Yay. Once I put stuff in here, you're not going to be able to see the little balls. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll just say pull here and let people know it is a pocket. I'm not sure. Okay, you guys, well, that's my one project. I think the next thing I'm going to work on is a card, a boot card, a witch boot card. We'll see how that goes. But you guys, thanks for watching this. I so appreciate you. See you on the next one.